breakfast burritos. To the one person who brought us a breakfast burrito that time, that was nice, but please don't bring us breakfast burritos. I do like breakfast burritos though, but I like them, but like hot off the oven, you know what I'm saying? Yo, be sassy. God, give me something. Give me an interesting comment for once in your life. 634 people, welcome to this live stream. I'm here to respond to as many of you as I can, but I have a question. For the 630 people, how many of you are new? If this is your first time here, you're like, first live, just say new with the word new. I'm sure a lot of you are. I just want to know. How many of you are X's? I want to know how many of you are X's like River, like Sophia, like Maze, like Vic, like Tx2, who is an X, who is new. Someone says, be happy. Oh, good. Evans Lost Fish Sticks is an X, of course. What a name. Sophia, thank you for the follow. Is there any new people here? I'm looking for the new people. Tanner, you're new. Hi to Tanner. Els is new. Welcome to Els. Wow, mostly X's. Alex, Violet, all the Robin, Dear Kate. Damn, whole lot of X's. All right, Metallica Freak is new, and Elizabeth is new. Okay, welcome to these new people. Wow, look at all these X's. That's insane. Okay, so all right, to the new people, 700 of you. I cannot believe most of you are X's. That's crazy. But to the new people, I'm curious, how did you find me? If you found me just scrolling right, FYP. If you found me because you know my music, be like, hey, I know your music. If you didn't know I make music, be like, you make music, ? Totally valid. I'm just trying to figure out where people are right now. And why is it crazy, Maze? Because it's like, dude, there's so many people who are like, who are X's and part of this movement now. Ari knows the music. Word. Okay. Ali found me on the For You page. Kristen says For You page. Okay, word. For all of the new people, tell me where you're from if you want, or what kind of music you like. Anything I should know. And then to all of the X's, hang in there for the TXT, you know what's coming. All right, everyone who's new, I'm going to introduce myself while you introduce yourself. Welcome from the Netherlands. I'm still reading, even while I'm yapping, I'm multitasking. But if you like rock bands like My Chemical Romance, Green Day, Pierce the Veil, Sleeping Sirens, Bring Me the Horizon, these are all bands I grew up listening to, and you might like my band because those bands inspired my band. We sound similar-ish, so maybe if you want to check it out, look up Tx2. The letter T, the letter X, and the number 2. Ready, Cam? Tx2. Say it with me. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Tx2.
Beaver chips.
No, Cam. Ready? Tx2. All right, so it's Tx2. Anyways, we just finished the tour. It was crazy. Yeah, we're blowing up. If you want to watch the blow up, this is your chance. But the other reason I go live every single day is because I'm trying to use this platform to make a difference. So I've decided, how do I do that? Okay, what are you talking about? I want to build a movement and a community of people that take care of each other, especially within the alternative scene. As the alternative scene itself feels like it's become like a cool kid gatekeeping contest, where I'm sick of seeing people always pose to this, pose to that. Does anyone actually care about the safety of others or the importance of the alternatives? Anyways, so we're building our own scene. Anyone is welcome to join. It's called the X Movement. If you are part of it, you're an X. That's who all these people who are X's are, new people. And there's just 3 rules. Number 1, you have to promise to stay alive. Life is worth living, and I say this every single day because I know even the X's need a reminder. Life is worth living. You might hear things in my yeah, I mean that's true. You might see things in songs and lyrics and just know those are moments in time. I'm just glad to be here, and I need every single one of you to promise you're going to stay with us, especially with the world. It's dark. We need as many of you as we can. You're all like lights, and we need as many lights as we can. So that sounds cheesy and corny, but that's just important. All right, rule number 1. Rule number 2, yeah, no promise that you're going to promise right now. Otherwise, not an X. Rule number 2, safety. It's so important. All of you guys understand. Anyone who is a minor or a kid, listen up. I wish I knew this when I was younger, and I'm going to talk about it because a lot of emo artists don't want to talk about it, but it's really important for the kids to know. Adults should never have a private relationship with kids in any way, shape, or form. There are 0 exceptions to this. Any kids, be on the lookout. That is not okay in this scene. Not allowed, ever. And if you see that, you call it out. Safety, important. Rule number 2. Rule number 3, final rule. No gatekeeping or hate. Actually, how many of you know rule number 3? X's, how many of you know rule number 3? I'm actually curious. Let's see how many of you know rule number 3. Let's see. No gatekeeping. See, for the new people, these are the rules. If you could be part of this, all you have to do is just not gatekeep or hate, because no one cares how long you've listened to some band. We're all the same. And if you see an X being bullied, you stand up for them. You have to promise to do that. We stick together. We don't let that happen, all right? So, who wants to be an X? Any new people made it through that. They want to be an X. If you're like, all right, I want to be part of your movement. I like what you stand for. Say new X. And if you don't want to be an X, that's okay. But if you want to be a, say, I'm a new X. If I like what you stand for, I can follow those rules. If you want to get extra involved, we have a Discord. Any of you are welcome to join. Why join the Discord? You can make friends with other like-minded X's. That's where I update everything first. Every time I go live, I update it. So if you want a notification every time I'm live, you don't want to miss one of these and get to know everyone, etc., join our Discord. It's called the X Movement. If you want to be part of it, DM me on IG at Tx2 Official. Same username as this account, but it's on Insta. If I've missed you, DM me again. I will not respond to any other DMs besides if you ask for a link to the Discord. But if you get a link, you'll get a link if you ask for one on Insta at Tx2 Official. If you don't want to DM me, just Google search the X Movement or Tx2's Discord. You could find it anywhere. You could just look it up on Discord. All right, now time to respond to everybody. Back to you guys. What's going on? Luis says, yes, please, word. Are you alive? Yeah, kind of. Is emo Justin B? See, now I don't like this hat. Thanks for making. I liked Justin Bieber, and I still think he's very, very talented. You know? But I'm not. No, you know what? I guess whatever. I gotta fight. You have to fight that inner demon. Sylvia, thanks for the love. Quote of the day. Captain Knuckles, please tear down that wall. Any tips on learning drums? Practice every single day. No one starts good. You just have to practice and get good. Michaela, thank you for the follow. I'm 25. Feed drops August 27th. Who's ready? Feed drops August 27th. And it's going to be our first ever, national... Well, I can't say anything more. It's gonna be really... I think it's going to be big. Oh, we're doing one of the biggest music videos we've ever done for it. And it's going to be like a horror movie. And it's part of the album. So, do you guys want the TXT? I'll give more TXT on it right now if you want. Where did you get your necklace from Rare Romance? Isn't the Netherlands show bigger than London? I'm not sure. It might be. That would make sense. Maybe, I guess. Any Netherlandians coming to the show? TXT. All right, yeah. If you want the TXT, I'll give it, but I'm just not sure how many people are curious for it. Madeline, I'm proud of you. Layla, thank you for the follow. Bonnie, congrats on that. Spooky says hello. Cam's Corner. All right, everyone. Wow. Magic Trick. There he is. Give us the T. Oh, well, if you want it. All right, everyone. The T is the music video is going to be part of the story on the album. And it's going to be a kind of a narrative piece to we're going to have several music videos that connect. And it's all one big story, and we can finally do it all together. And it's also going to be a kind of a continuation of an older video as well, putting it all into the TX universe. It's kind of sick, and I think it's going to be crazy. So will I ever be coming to Manchester? I would love to. Help us blow up in Manchester. Actually, wait, yes, we're playing Manchester. God damn, we're playing Manchester. I drove a stink right through her. TX, you're two. Shave your stash. How about you shave your stash? Huh? Should I be a fan? I've never heard your music. If you want to, check out TX2. I got a good one. Someone says, is college important as a musician? That was a really good question. No. Really simple. Really simple. Most of your favorite musicians did not go to college. It's very unnecessary for music, and they're not going to tell you that. But I will. Nothing beats a Jet 2. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. How do I tell my parents I'm part of the LGBT? If you want to, just say it. I am whatever it is. And if someone has a problem with it, that's their problem, not yours. Do you think college is important for people who want to be in the music industry? No. Look behind you. How about you look behind you? I'm here for even hot takes. What? I don't get as many hot takes anymore. I miss it. Someone asked me, what's the craziest? Yo, this is...
When in Texas, you go to Buc-ee's. And when you go to Buc-ee's, you're at a gas station.
And when you're at a gas station, well, let's just say that's when.
Let's just say
that's when things get
a little gassy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. On that outro. Oh, no. 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 Alright, do I have ears? Yeah. Timmy Tough Knuckles. That's me. You don't want to... Literally, dude, I punched in a drum. I've punched in multiple drums now. I've gotten really good at it. Where's Cam? Cam is gone. Ghosted, thank you for the follow. Where's your eyeliner? Where's yours, huh? How about... The call's coming from within the home. That doesn't even make sense. What is your musical style like? It's like... Okay, question for you guys. How do you describe Tx2 sound? Maita, thank you for the follow. I probably butchered your name. Baby Sasha, thank you for the follow. Posercore. We make posercore music. Poser. Thanks for the hype. Everyone is being nice. It's posercore. If you're a poser and, you know, you like music. What do you... Dude, I feel like there technically are actual posers. That isn't like a thing that exists. But in order for someone to be posing, they have to be like posing as something they're not. Like as in, but like posing but it's not posing as something you're not. It's posing as in you're not part of the alternative community and you're not following the values. And I'm concerned on what alternative value I'm not following. If someone could tell me what alternative value that I've been posing at, not that someone has even said that on this live stream, but I mean you guys understand that. But do you know what I'm saying? Very interesting. What is a poser? Yo, Lizzie, thanks for the love. You know what's crazy? Oh, I'll tell you what's a poser. Oh my God. Now I'm thinking about it. I know some people who I have tea on, but I shall not give it, and I cannot. But I have it. Apparently you shop fast fashion. First off, here's another good answer for that. Most of my clothes, thankfully, are free, and I'm so blessed to have that. In the last 2-3 years, I have always like reused clothes. For example, I've had this since high school. I've worn this. You can find pictures of me wearing this in high school. Oh, dude, here's an interesting one, right? This, you can find pictures of me wearing in high school. I reuse most of my clothes because I never grew, right? So I didn't ever have to really buy new clothes. In most of my life, most of my clothes are old. And on top of that, I just get free clothes with my career, and I'm so lucky to say that. I'm not saying, like, I know most people do not have that, but most companies or brands or people just give me free clothes. Literally, it's that simple. They'll just reach out, can I have your address? And you just, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So, but the point being, people don't care. People just want to find something to tear people down for. They don't even actually care. Yo, Shorty, I am short. Google says that you're 19. Bro, that's crazy. There's been so many wrong ages, but I will never lie about that. And because I try to keep things as honest as I possibly can. I'm 25. The only time I feel like if you're creating a story, or if you're like, you know, being a showman, etc., you don't have to necessarily be honest. But that's, even then, there's honesty in everything, I feel like. But that's a deep conversation. Google says I'm 29. Bro, I'm 25. I'm 25. You could prove this and look this up in records, etc., but nobody cares. Chase, what did you say? Chase, I already misread it. Alice is gay. Yes, Ali. How old is Cam? Cam is 38. Cam's 38 years old. It's all he did something and now he doesn't age anymore. Google said Cam is 60. Dude, Google said Cam is 60. That's so funny. So No, Cam is not 38. Just so you know, and Kenny was. He's not. Are you bi? Someone asks. Yes. He's 28 or 29. Bro, I feel like I've told you. Ray Storm, thank you for the follow. I like a minute ago, I just told you. Adri, but I'm not sure if you're talking about Cam or me. Gay. Nice. Jeff, thanks for the follow. Olivia, thank you for the follow. Dude, I saw someone wearing at a Walmart in one of these southern states, of course, because, we're driving through, like, a homophobic shirt. It was pretty interesting. Cam would know this story. We're talking about how in the South, we saw someone wearing a homophobic shirt that was, like, something along the line, with what it said on it. And that guy, I looked at him, I do that thing where I, like, scan people. I could tell he could tell that I was watching him. And I could also tell that man was submissive, type B. Old guy, you know what I'm saying? I just know, homie, it takes one to know one. You know what I'm saying, type B?
Dude, imagine wearing a shirt in public.
Yeah, wearing a shirt in public, bro.
It just says a slur.
Yeah, so anytime someone's calling you a slur, someone bullying you, whatever it is, it's always projection. But it's so funny. That was a good one. All right, I'll keep telling stories and etc. on, everyone's favorite. Guys, here it comes. Your favorite platform everyone loves when I do this. I can't. Yeah. Yay! Yay! Everyone get excited. Yay! Yay! All right, well, we are Tx2. If you want to check out our music, look up Tx2 anywhere you have music. If you want to join our Discord, DM me on IG. You could be part of this army we're building of brain dead sometimes, and actually good values and alternative, but you know what I'm saying anyways. If you want to be live on YouTube with us, I'll continue the live on YouTube. Everyone loves YouTube. Get excited. It's your